today's episode, we show you how to do multi-screening. Hello and welcome to Vegas Ride, the show that teaches you how to make professional looking videos on the program Sony Vegas Pro. I'm your host, Juan Paul Chamorro, and before I even say anything, yes, I'm a huge Film Ride fan. This is all a big take, a big tribute to Film Ride. If you haven't seen their videos, please go check them out right now. If you've ever thought about being a filmmaker or ever had the thought, making movies could be pretty cool, go ahead and check their channel right now. Stop watching this video, unsubscribe to me, and go subscribe to them. They have the best DIY videos on the planet. And they make it really fun and interesting, and I really highly suggest you go check them out. I'm going to link them in the description. You're also going to find the link in the video, so please click on that and watch their videos. And now moving on to today's topic, I'm going to show you how to do this. Hello. Hello. Hello.
So when I first asked about what effects people wanted to see, someone asked to show how to do a split screen. I decided to start off with that since it's a simple effect that, when used correctly, can be very effective. Although we were doing multiple screens, the technique applies to split screening as well. First off, you're going to want to get your footage shot. Depending on what you're going for, you'll have to plan ahead. That's the absolute most important rule of filmmaking, is to always plan ahead and over-plan. Always be prepared. Once you have that, open up Sony Vegas and import the files. You can do so by dragging and dropping the files onto your timeline, or by going to File, Import, Media. Once you're done with that, you're going to need to create as many video tracks as screens that you want. So yes, the more screens you want to appear, the more video tracks you'll have to make. Go ahead by either clicking on Insert, then Video Track, or if you're a keyboard shortcut person, press Ctrl-Shift-Q. If you ever forget, it tells you up in the Insert drop-down menu, or you can always refer back to this video. Now you're going to want to put each video on a separate track. If you're including the audio of the videos, you're going to have to create the same amount of separate audio tracks as you did for the videos. It's the same process. You can either go up to Insert, then Audio Track, or hit Ctrl-Q. If you're not including the audio, you can either mute it by right-clicking on the audio, going up to the switches, and then hitting Mute, or you can get rid of the audio by ungrouping it from the video. To do this, simply click on the audio you want to ungroup and hit the U button on your keyboard. You can now freely move the video from the audio. If you ever wanted to group them back together, select them both and then hit G. But now moving on to the actual part of the multiple screens, you're going to go to the Event Pan Crop button, which is located on the side of the video clip. Then you'll have to drag the corners of the selection rectangle to be larger than your video, so that your video becomes smaller on the screen, leaving room for other videos to appear on the screen. And you'll repeat these steps for each video, just making sure to relocate each video in a part of the screen that will be showing. You'll have to play around and adjust accordingly to what you're going for. You can also get pretty creative with the simple effect. If you ever use this effect in an outside of the box way, I'd love to see it.
And that's it. That's the end of our first episode, and I hope you thoroughly enjoyed. Please remember, if you liked the video, if it helped you out at all, press the like button below, share it with all your friends, subscribe, or do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you what you gotta do. You guys are big enough. You guys are big boys and girls, right? So again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next week when I battle a polar bear for a Klondike bar. But before I go, let me explain how things are going to work. Actually, I don't know how things are going to work. I'm just going to wing it. Bye. Goodbye. I'm your host, Juan Paul Chamorro. Just kidding, I'm Ryan Conley.
Ryan Conley.